I'm Mike.
And I'm Adam.
And this is Stuff and Waffle. Two friends talking about stuff, and often as not, waffling with frequent reference to Bond cars.
Well, we could be a little out of sorts this week, couldn't we? 2 days early. It's a bit premature.
It's a bit weird, isn't it?
Yeah,
we're going to be all discombobulated.
Yeah, quite. It's on me. I requested a little shuffle.
And I accommodated.
You did. You're very kind. So that accelerated my preparation because I had no statements ready.
Oh dear!
So I forced my own hand there. So I have prepared. I've gone for some short and sweet. While I was there preparing, I've knocked up 2 other sets. I'm getting ahead of the game here.
That can happen. I have done the same. Once I get sat down looking for them, I tend to come up with several sets all at once. Yeah, because you just find a sort of a rich seam of nonsense, and there it is. It all pours out.
Yeah, the internet is a magical place, which is good because future me will be very grateful.
Yes.
Because I can relax a bit for a week or two. I can be easy on the preparation. Lovely stuff indeed. So, this week we will obviously be doing Two Truths One Lie, and then obviously, there is a bit of car news this week that isn't Ferrari. That's the most important.
Well, that's good news, I think, for all of us. So fed up with talking about Ferrari.
Yeah, we did it. We reacted to it. We then tried to be objective about it. Yeah. We tried.
Yeah, we did try. It's not one for us, I don't think.
No, it's not. So, Yeah, don't know.
I have yet to see anything that's entirely positive about it. There's some videos out there, sort of praising it in certain specific areas, but I've yet to see anything that gives it a kind of overall thumbs up.
Yeah, it's not great, is it?
Not if you're Ferrari, isn't. No. But then again, as I say, I'm not convinced how many they really want to sell anyway.
No, the jury's out on that. Anyway, we digress. We're digressing.
We are. We did a full digress there.
What I need to do actually is, rather than digress, is fire some statements in your direction.
Oh, it's that time, isn't it?
It is. Are you poised?
As poised as I can be.
Okay. Right. Well, short and sweet, coming right at you.
Yeah.
Statement number 1. I'll paste it at you momentarily.
Marvelous.
The Citroen XM featured 35 square feet of glass.
Okay.
There you go.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you. It's very simple, isn't it?
It is. There's not much to unpack.
No, not at all. Okay.
Yeah, quite. Statement number 2. Toyota refers to the mid-life facelift of its models as an LCI, or life cycle impulse. Have that in text form. There you go. And
life cycle impulse. I might. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I'm not going to get into it yet.
And finally, another short and sweet. The Peugeot 405 Estate was 10 millimeters shorter than the saloon. There you go.
That can't be very common.
So,
I thought estates are normally longer, or you would think so anyway.
again,
Okay.
begin
That's
the
me three.
unpacking. Short and sweet.
Three. Right, they are, aren't they? They're very, very punchy this week. Very good.
Oh, we didn't say, did we? We normally clarify the score and get it wrong. But
we do.
Think, so before you inevitably get a point, we are currently at 31-29.
We are. Yes, we're at our 2 points away phase, which will shrink to a 1 point away phase.
Any second now.
Any second, maybe.
Maybe minutes,
maybe not
seconds.
Maybe it won't be seconds. I need, just some digestion time here. So, the lovely old Citroen XM, 35 square feet of glass. Now, it wasn't a huge car.
No. I grant you.
Although it also wasn't a small car.
Some may say mid-size.
Some may say mid-size. Although I suppose the upper end of the Citroen range at that time.
Oh, it's glorious, glorious.
It's quite rare, although for a reason.
Yeah, luxurious Citroens, quite pricey. Oh, Ronin.
But there is one in Ronin.
Yeah,
you're quite right. Yeah, there is one. It gets a bit bashed up.
It does.
But
that's fine.
Everything in Ronin does.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, gets a bit bumped by the Audi S8.
Yes, quite.
Couldn't the director have pulled him aside and said, "That's not how we say it"?
Yeah. What you need to do is enunciate, man. Come on.
Audi.
Yeah.
Practice with me.
Yeah, you could have had a nice comedy moment in there. You could have gone Partridge, couldn't you? I'm sorry, that was just annoying.
You could have. Some may say that would have spoiled the pace of the action sequence. However, Citroen XM, 35 square feet glass. Well, that seems like a lot, but it did have a large windscreen. It did have a large rear window. It was in that era before the sort of beltline of cars started to rise. So it probably did have quite large windows. Yeah, it's possible.
Okay.
It sounds like too much, but I guess it's possible on a car that size. Yeah, okay, maybe. Not sure, but maybe. Okay. Toyota refers to its midlife facelift as life cycle impulse. I've heard that term, but is it attributed to Toyota? Is it Japanese? Because surely they'd refer to it as something in Japanese. Don't know, maybe. Doesn't feel very Japanese. And I'm sure I have heard the term, but about which manufacturer, I don't know. Been Toyota. Don't know. Peugeot 405 estate, 10 mil shorter than the saloon. Oh, maybe. I don't know. I've got nothing to base that on. I've got nothing to work with on that. These are horrible tonight.
Sorry.
Yeah. 405 estate, 10 mil short. I mean, that's not a lot.
No.
It's not a lot.
Some may say it's about a centimetre.
Some might say that.
Mm.
Yeah, if you were some sort of, maths genius or something, yeah, you might have been able to figure that out. Yeah. Oh, okay. I'm trying to picture a 405.
You'll get all misty-eyed if you do.
Yeah, I probably will. Yeah, I probably will.
Because we all miss them. When they were street
cracking.
furniture, we didn't care.
We didn't care, did we? They were everywhere. And we didn't give them a second look.
Nope.
And now we all miss them.
Yep.
There's a lot of cars like that.
Oh, yeah.
Can't remember the last time I even saw one. There was a cracking bit of design.
Yeah, they were really on point then. Sort of.
Yeah, they were.
205, 405. I know it wasn't strictly their design, but 309.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was a cracking set of cars, wasn't it? Then?
605. Oof, the luxurious one.
I'm just pouring a glass of something if the microphone's picked that up.
I did hear a glug.
Yeah, there was a glug. I need it, see, to lubricate the old grey matter here.
Ah, yes, the cogs.
10 mil shorter. Yeah, maybe. It was sort of quite a compact design, sort of flat, upright rear on the estate. But as there's only a centimetre in it, I mean, you could park them next to each other and not be able to figure that out. Mm-hmm. Oh dear. But it's entirely possible. Oh dear. Okay, Citroen and its glass. It feels like a big number. But the XM, as discussed, is quite a glassy vehicle. So maybe. I don't. This life cycle impulse. It doesn't. It's almost not flowery enough to be Japanese. But I don't know who it would be if it isn't, or if it's not any manufacturer. You might have made it up.
I see.
Well, who knows?
Well,
either, well, obviously you know, and so do our dear listeners if they're Googling along with you. Although obviously everybody's going to play along with us, they're not going to do that. That would not be in the spirit of it at all.
Well, quite.
Either you've made that phrase up and it doesn't apply to anyone, or you've attributed it to the wrong manufacturer, or it's true. I've just defined my options there, haven't I?
So
really?
you're really narrowing it down to any scenario.
Yeah, yeah,
anything could have happened.
What I've done there is described every possible scenario. Yes. It either is or it isn't, or you made it up and it's not either. Well, okay. Peugeot, I'm inclined to go with because I simply don't know. It would be a strange thing to make up, but that is sort of the name of the game for whichever one of us is writing the statements. But I have nothing to go on, so I'm inclined to disbelieve Toyota. Something about that doesn't ring true. I think I've heard the phrase. it just doesn't feel Toyota, doesn't feel Japanese. But I've got nothing to base that on. I don't know any of these.
I see.
See, two of them are kind of numbers based, and if I say Citroen is true, and you'll say, "Oh, unlucky, it was 32 square feet." Better luck next time. I mean, I think both of us try not to do that because it is a bit mean. So, just to tweak it just a hair.
Yeah, that could be construed as mildly cruel, I suppose.
It's perhaps just making it so difficult that nobody would get it. But I'm inclined to believe the Citroen, and I'm inclined to believe the Peugeot, and I'm inclined to believe that LCI is a thing, but it's not Toyota. But I couldn't tell you who. But I don't have to, of course.
That's not the aim of the game.
No, I don't have to say what the actual fact is for the false one. I mean, it may not be a thing at all. I might have imagined hearing it somewhere. I don't know. It just has a slight familiarity to it. But I couldn't tell you if it's real or what manufacturer it's for. Okay, I am going to go with the big old Citroen having lots of glass in it. I'm going to say that's true. I'm going to say Peugeot making a slightly smaller estate than the saloon is true. Because I could sort of imagine that if you sort of imagine that car.
Yeah.
It's sort of slab-sided rear end at a proper estate, maybe based on the same wheelbase, same platform. They might have just, it could sort of logical. So I'm going to say Citroen is true, Peugeot is true, Toyota is bobbins.
So French goodness, Japanese bobbins, right? Locking it in.
Don't normally go that way. Normally, I find the French to be full of bobbins, but in this case,
locking it in.
I'm gonna lock that in. I think I'm not entirely confident, but I'm gonna go with that.
That's fine. That's fine. You lock it in. Don't you worry. So, do we do the preamble? Just keep you on the edge of your seat.
We usually do.
Yeah, seems rude not to again, doesn't it?
I'm thinking about Citroen XMs now, and what a groovy design it was.
Yes, it was. Yes, it was.
It's not to say it was well built, but it was a nice piece of design.
What you need is a crash damaged Tesla where the drivetrain is just about feasible. You wedge that in an XM.
Oh, a Citroen XM with a P85 Model S powertrain in it. Oh,
yeah, there you go.
That might be the nicest car that's ever been made.
That would be
wow.
That would be a luxurious vehicle to travel in.
Do we think the Citroen XM can cope with the kind of power that a P85 motor would put through?
You're going to have to put a lot of the underpinnings of the Tesla in it.
Yeah, you are.
Otherwise,
it's just going to fall apart.
It's just going to be purely visuals for XM.
Yeah, I think so. Anyway, we digress.
That's not what I was meant to suggest. So let's not beat around the bush any longer. Let's find out whether the gap is closed to 1 point, or whether for the first time in well over a year you've extended again. Not extended, got it wrong. That's the word. Oh my God, I'm tired. It's only Tuesday.
Yeah. It is only Tuesday this week, and we're already knackered.
And I've already ruined it. So it's pointless. You could ruin it. It doesn't matter because you got it right.
There we go.
Yeah. So it's irrelevant whether I can speak or not. Right.
Okay.
Let's unpack. Let's go Peugeot because it's really bog standard. Yes, it was shorter. You're right. Wheelbase wasn't touched or anything like that. It was purely overhang.
Right.
Simple as.
Yeah. Cool. I like that.
I'm going to leave the Citroen till last, actually, because there's a little gem on that one, actually. So Toyota are referring to their midlife facelift of its models as LCI or Life Cycle Impulse. Nah. But BMW did.
Is that who it is?
Yeah.
Okay.
So okay. Your suspicions were correct on that one.
Okay. I thought I'd heard it somewhere, but yeah. Okay, BMW, fair enough. Bit poncy, but yeah, okay.
To be fair, even BMW wouldn't have been my guess, really.
No.
But
no, not at all. It doesn't sound German at all.
No, it's a weird one. But worth a punt. So, Citroen XM.
Yes.
Lots of glass. You were right. You were absolutely right. It is a glassy car.
It is a glassy car.
Because you've got to think, like you say, window line slightly lower, being a sort of 90s into very early 2000s car. So it's lower window line. Big sort of swooping lines front and rear. So long glass on the boot, long glass for the windscreen. Also, C-pillars, glass.
Ah, okay. Didn't think of that, but yeah.
So that's not all, though. That's not all. Did you know? Because we can do a rough count. So, hang on. Let me get this right. So, there are down the side of the car, because the front and rear doors have a split window in them. And then including C-pillar, there's five panes of glass down the side, each side.
Okay.
And then windscreen and boot lid glass. 12 windows.
Yeah.
Or 12 panes of glass. So did you know that there's a hidden window or hidden pane of glass in an XM?
I did not know that.
So, say you've got a car full, well, so you've got two people in the back going out for a lovely dinner. And people have climbed in your XM because it's a glorious vehicle, but they've also dressed for the occasion. They've had their hair done.
Oh.
Say, for example, someone needed to get something from the boot. The last thing you want is an unwanted draft coming in an open boot and ruining that bouffant hairdo.
It's a serious problem.
It's a serious problem
in large hatchbacks. Yes.
Yeah, it's treacherous. Some may say. So, what Citroen did is, when you open the boot lid, there is a hidden window to protect the occupants from an open boot lid.
Wow. Okay. What, behind the rear seats?
Behind the rear seats and sitting, not exactly flush with the boot when it's closed, but not far off. So you can still access the boot itself, but the occupants remain draft-free.
Oh, that's lovely.
Yeah.
What a civilized car.
It is. It is. To be honest, that is a wasted statement now. But it does.
There aren't any left.
No, as in that I could have used that as a two truths, one lie.
Oh, you could have actually. That's true. Could have used that fact itself. Yeah, that's true.
But it ties in beautifully for how it amassed 35 square feet of glass.
There's an extra window inside.
Yeah. So there you go.
That's fantastic.
Yeah, I thought you'd like a bit of that.
That's fantastic. Oh, that's wonderful. Because
Let me. I'll send you a link. Jalopnik did an article about the hidden window. So
I want an XM
now. Yeah, have a peruse in that at your leisure.
I mean, obviously, if I had an XM, I'd never come to the office again because
occasionally,
yeah,
the stars may align,
and it might start.
Yeah, and on those days when it does start, it might make it all the way to the office. But it is. It's a design that's just got better and better with age.
Yeah, wow. I'm just looking at that picture of it now. I'd forgotten. Actually, I haven't really looked at an XM in such a long time. What a gorgeous thing that is.
Striking.
They did an estate as well, didn't they?
They did. And it's probably one of the rare occasions where I would still go for the traditional body shape over the estate.
Yeah, I think I would. I think the estate, the back end of it, lost something.
Yeah, I'd much rather go for the hatch in that situation.
Normally, I would choose the estate variant, but in this instance, I think you're absolutely correct. The hatch is the best choice.
I think actually, there's probably someone who could weigh in here and give us it when the episode goes out. It'll really cement our decision, I think, by confirming which body shape to pick for an XM, and that'll be Mr. Friend, our resident French car lover.
He is of that ilk, isn't he?
He is. Yes, so he will hopefully confirm that the hatch is the better option than
we are
the estate.
In fact correct.
Yeah, that would be nice.
Absolutely. Wowzers trousers. I didn't think I'd be looking at a picture of an XM tonight, but I'm very pleased that I am.
Good.
It is lovely.
Good. So, I think, as we're all talking about the XM, I'd like to continue the French car theme, if I may be so bold.
Well, please.
Now, for the past couple of weeks, we've been talking about bloody Ferraris and going, that's not strictly consumer advice, is it?
Not at that price, it isn't, no.
No. Do you want something that's a bit more attainable?
Yeah, I do, actually. I'd like to talk about something that we might actually be able to buy.
Yeah.
Yes.
So last year, I saw it in the flesh as well, but the Peugeot E208 GTI concept was unveiled. And it went down a storm. And it was, in person, it was gorgeous.
I really like the E208.
Yeah.
It's a really nice looking car.
Yeah, and in GTI form, it was a stunner. Yeah, really impressed with it. Yeah, up close and personal, it was brilliant. So, the real thing is with us. So it's revealed in full. So we've had a year of having to gawp at the concept, but it is upon us. And it is just as good as the concept.
Ooh.
Full details will be unveiled on Friday, but it looks the business. And this is the sort of thing we need. We don't need Ferrari knocking up their electric cars. We don't need Daniel Craig trying to push colossally expensive bloody
I've forgotten about that.
bloody Denzas that no one's going to buy. What we want is small, fun electric cars.
Yeah, we do, because that is where the electric car excels.
Yes.
Yeah, absolutely. That's what we are getting more. We are getting more, and the more manufacturers are realizing, I think, what people actually want to buy.
Yeah, we're getting there.
Yeah.
But this is the one. This is spot on. Like we'll wait for the full details because it'll be specs, range, price, all that sort of stuff. We want to know that. But unveiling the real car looks great. I can see that being really popular.
It will be. It will be. I mean, the outgoing one has been. But you could still get the outgoing one as a petrol or diesel as well. So, although you do see them around, they're not all electric.
No, and I still think that's the case. I still think they're doing it. This just happens to be the unveiling of the E208 GTI, so the hot one, which is just the job because it does look good. It really does look good.
Yeah,
there's a couple of the press shots show it next to a 205 GTI as well. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I've just found that. Yeah. Oh yeah, that is cracking, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, really.
Yeah, you're absolutely correct. That's what we want.
Yeah.
That's what we want. Now that would that or an Alpine 208 or whatever the number is to the Renault 5 Alpine.
Oh God, is it A290 or is that the weird crossover thing?
Oh, I can't remember. Anyway, the Alpine version of the Renault 5.
Yeah, 290. I did get
That's
it right.
It. Yeah, yeah.
So, I'm going to say it on a visuals front. Like, it's really difficult.
That's a tough one, isn't it?
Don't get me wrong. In terms of, if we were going for the more standard version of the vehicle, I would go Renault 5 over Peugeot. But in terms of the Alpine and its styling tweaks, I would go E208 GTI over the Alpine.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. There's an argument they've gone a bit too far with the Alpine. They kind of slightly spoiled the Renault 5 by putting too much gubbins on it.
There is a bit of over-styling, I would potentially. Yeah. I don't dislike it. I'm just saying I would go
it's not an unattractive car.
I would go for the GTI over that.
Yes, I think I might as well. And there's a good chance that the Peugeot will be cheaper.
Highly likely.
Yeah,
because it'll be a bit more mass market than Alpine.
Yes, I think so. That's brilliant. We want more of that. I think that's superb. I'm looking forward to learning more about that.
Yeah, we'll probably go over it again next week once we've had all of the stats confirmed.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I won't see it in person this year. I'm not going. It was unveiled at Le Mans last year, and the stats for the production one will be released on Friday as part of its in-person reveal in the village at Le Mans.
Right.
When I say the village, I mean the one in the paddock, not the town centre.
Okay.
Just to clarify.
Very good. But as you say, you're not attending this year, so.
No, I'm not. Which is, it's a bit unfortunate, but there are other things in play at the moment. And actually, I have. I will be attending a different car event at the end of the month. One that has been waiting in the wings. I said yes to about 3 years ago because it only happens every 4 years. So I'll obviously detail it once I've been, but I'll give you a bit of a heads up because I don't think you know I'm doing this. You'd be quite surprised I'm doing this actually as well. So I will be going to Germany, and I'm attending the 9th International Vintage Volkswagen Show in Hessich.
That explains why you're going with our other friend and colleague.
Yes.
Yes, that fits together now.
There you go.
Okay. Yes. Oh, very good. I didn't know that. No, I knew you were going somewhere at the end of June. I didn't know that it was that.
Yeah.
Wow.
So
Okay.
a bit different. And I wanted to. I got asked about it a long time ago, and I said, "Do you know what? It's something that I would never ordinarily choose to do, but
because
how
you're
often?"
not particularly a VW man.
I'm not, but there's part of me with the whole lineage and this being very much vintage Volkswagens as well, being the whole Porsche thing.
Yeah, true.
There is crossover for me, and I just thought, you know what, with it being such a sort of infrequent event, and well, how often am I going to get the opportunity to do it and do it in a classic Volkswagen and go, look, it's probably not a car I would ever buy myself, but do you know what?
No.
I would like to go and experience it and enjoy it and soak up a bit of car culture that I am not an expert in.
That's admirable, you know. That's admirable, and like you say, you might never get the opportunity to do that again.
No. And yeah, I want to go and experience it. I want to go and learn about it.
Yeah.
Have a couple of beers, talk to car people. It's like, well, why not?
Yeah, absolutely. Somewhere you can go and not be ashamed to be a car person. Excellent. I applaud that. I think that is superb.
Yeah, so it's it's not only a car show. It's you camp there at the show itself, and you're part of it, the whole thing. And there's road trip there, road trip back.
Oh, tremendous.
Yes. So yeah, I will obviously. I'll detail it while I'm there. Lots of photos, lots of videos. I'll do all that and.
Absolutely. Will we be recording anything from there?
I will take my gubbins. I don't know whether we'll be hampered a bit like when I go to Le Mans, when there's so many people in one place, the phone signal goes to shit.
Connectivity is a challenge. Yes, fair enough.
But I will take. I'll take my little wireless mics with me, so I can
just in case.
If it works, then why not? Get a little few little snippets. It really doesn't hurt. If not, I might. If the connectivity is a challenge, I might just. I might just record a bit of me jibber jabbering. I won't bore everyone for hours on end. I might just do a quick 5 minutes.
Edit that in. Yeah.
But I'll do, like I said, I'll do photos and videos and that, and I can share either while I'm there if it allows me to. If not, I'll just sling them on our socials or Discord or both when I'm back.
When you get home. Yeah. Oh, that's tremendous. I think that's excellent. Yes, I'm looking forward to hearing all about that.
Yeah, so I'm all pretty much geared up. I don't think I need anything extra. I've got all my gubbins. Yeah, I think we're fairly good to go.
And you are going with someone who is quite knowledgeable on the VW front, so that will help too.
Yes, that's it. I'm intending to sort of go in with minimal knowledge, which is, without sounding cocky, is not my usual thing. I normally go to something and bore the arse off people.
Yes, I do the same.
I want to be talked at while I'm there and just absorb all the information.
Oh, excellent. So you can, okay. You come back and buy a Beetle.
Probably not.
Yeah, probably not. No.
Seems unlikely, but you never know. 4 days immersed in it, I might come back and go, I'm a changed man.
You might, and then obviously we'll have to have a talk.
Yeah, we'll discuss that, and that'll But you never know. Seems unlikely.
That talk will begin with the phrase "Now look."
Because I was trying to think in terms of sort of VW crossover, and it's like I've never had one. Our household does have a VW at the moment, but to say it relates to any of this stuff is unlikely.
That would be a stretch, I think.
Somewhat of a stretch, yes. Kaylee is in years gone by. She had a VW Beetle, but one of the new ones. So
She did.
We don't count that.
She did.
That's just a Mark IV Golf in drag.
Yep.
Then I was thinking, this was before my time, I might add, but my dad had a Type 3 fastback.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I'm like, well, there we go. There's the crossover.
That's the thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I was, because I told him that I was going, and he said, and I sort of, it got him rekindling his memories. And he said, do you know what? He said, I do miss it. He said it was a car that he really enjoyed. He had it when he was much, much younger, way before me, way before he met my mum.
Yeah. Okay.
And he said it was a bit daft, a bit slow, but he said it didn't cost me much and it looked cool, but was also cavernous. He said I basically used it as a van because it had all the storage space.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because of engine placement, it still had a bit of a boot. It's obviously got all of the boot in the front.
Yeah.
He said it was brilliant.
That is cracking.
So yeah,
that is brilliant.
There is a bit of crossover there, which I like.
There is something there. There is something there, isn't there? Yeah.
And I could see that little twinkle in his eye when he was talking about it, because Dad's never been a sort of loyal to one manufacturer at any point. He's always had something all over the place, and it was like, it was nice to go, yeah, blimey, VW air cooled.
Yeah, that's proper.
Yeah,
that is proper.
Considering some of the cars he had. Like, what else?
Well, yes.
What else? Because we were talking, he's had. I think, what was his first car? Morris Minor. I'm sure it was.
Okay.
Yeah, plenty of motorbikes, air cooled VWs.
He had the Sierra, didn't he?
Oh, that was my granddad who had the Sierra.
Was it? Oh,
Dad had Mark V Escort. That was,
okay.
And the facelift Mondeo, the sort of jelly one.
The big
headlight fella, yeah.
Yeah.
What else? Discovery, Calibra.
As you say, wow. As you say, wide and varied.
Yeah, Mercedes 190 Cosworth. Yeah,
that's proper.
All over the place. Yeah,
that's proper. Oh, very good.
Yeah.
Wow.
So yeah, but yeah, it was nice to go. Oh, there's a bit of VW there. Even like I said, even though it was before my time, but
but it's there.
It's there, and yeah,
it's back in the day. Yeah,
showing me some photos of it as well. Yeah.
Oh, you're getting all VW'd up for this.
I thought, you know what, I've got to go in like willing to get immersed in it.
Yes, you did. That's that's not the place to go and make fun of it. You'll just get your face punched.
Yeah, it's not going to do damn well, is it? No, I'm
no,
going in
it's not.
to learn and enjoy.
Don't mention Hitler.
No, don't do that.
Yeah.
That'll go.
No, don't do that.
No, it's not the right crowd.
I mentioned it once, but I think I got away with it.
I'm not going to get away with it there. That's
no.
No,
you're not.
No, it's not time to go Basil Fawlty on it.
No, it's not.
So yeah.
Oh dear, that's tremendous. Tremendous.
That will generate a bit of content for us, because I will come back with air-cooled nerd facts and fire them at you.
You will.
I will.
Whether I want to know them or not.
That's it. Because I did, when I did when was it? Le Mans Classic in 23, because that was the year I was greedy and went, because it was a centenary year, I went to the main race and the Classic, all within the space of like 2 or 3 weeks of each other. And there was a it's like there's probably larger scale, but I've never been to an event, but it's quite easily the biggest sort of car show that happens there at the same time, because they take you. Obviously, Le Mans is the Circuit de la Sarthe is the big circuit that the 24 hours races on, and that goes partly on track, partly on public roads. And that's the one that they use for 24 and for the Classic. But Le Mans also has a short track as well that is used all year round. But for the 24 and the Classic, they obviously don't use the short track because they're using the public road sections. So what they do is they turn the short track into an enormous car show, and it's sort of sectioned off by brand. So you can go and see all the different ones. And considering this I call it short track, it's still about 3 miles long, so you can get a fair few cars in there. And nice. There was a VW section for air-cooled stuff, and I did. So there was a lot of stuff, even in that small little world there. I took some photos for our friend in question and went, look, there's some stuff here that I don't know what it is.
Right.
And he was kind enough to explain what they were and why they're important and why they're quite rare and such like. So yeah, I'm gonna be getting a lot of that. So what I'd like to become is that person who can inform others about these oddities. That's the goal.
That would be, yeah. I mean, we are that person when it comes to other manufacturers, but certainly not when it comes to VW. No, I don't think either of us would claim to know much at all.
No, so that's end goal for me.
Yeah. Okay.
So yeah, there we go.
Admirable. That's really good. I'm very pleased to hear about that.
Yeah, that'd be interesting. Looking forward to it.
Yeah,
and like I said, that's just basically content for us. So happy days.
Well, anything that can fill this out, we're all for.
Yeah, and on that, we've already filled one up. Look at that.
Oh, look at that! We're at time. How about that?
I know, nailed that.
Yeah.
So yeah, some good quizzing, some French car heavy, and round it off with something very German. Yeah.
Very German. It will be perfect.
It will. Yeah. Well, the weather looks perfect, and I hear that they do have beer in Germany, so I'm looking forward to it.
I believe that is true. Yes, and some like funny sausage things. So I think you'll be all right.
Beer and meat. Gosh, God, I've made the
right and meat products.
I think I've made the right choice here. Okay, well,
I think you'll be all right. I think you'll be all right.
That's good. All right then. Well, when I do head off, I'll report back on vehicles, beer, and meat products.
Well, I think that's probably enough of that for this week. Check us out on all the various social medias and things. Thank you very much for listening.